Good morning. We slept right across from that amazing little heritage park yesterday at the rest area. And I got out of the van, take the dog for a pee. And there's a couple over there in a little SUV. Right back there, not the van, the little SUV back there. They're walking behind my van, holding hands. And they were like, "Good morning," super excited. No big deal. So then I take CRUZ for a little walk. And I noticed that they're living in that little thing. Not really living, more like traveling. And I'm like, "Are you guys traveling in that little thing?" Big smile on his face. He goes, "I've never slept so good in my life as I have in this little thing." He goes, "We just bought it and put a bed in the back, and then we've been on a week and a half little vacation sleeping in the back of a little tiny SUV. They were so cute. I gave them a card to my YouTube channel. She's like, "I don't even know what a YouTube is." I love people like that. So they live in Nanaimo, BC. She actually gave me her address. She's like, "If you're ever out here, we're a little blue house." She gave me the address. She's like, "You come by anytime. You bring the dog though." I love the ability to travel like this and meet random people and start my day off on such a beautiful note. It was a good chat and a good smile, and there they go right there. So today we're going to be backtracking our travels a little bit because I think we're going to head back to that laundromat and have a shower this morning. And I'm probably going to do some laundry while I'm there. I should have did this stuff when I was there yesterday, but I wasn't quite really in the mood yesterday. And see you guys. See ya. Anyway, good morning. Yeah, dude, this is perfect. Yeah. At this little laundromat, I'm gonna stick these right over here. So if you guys are traveling through, better stick.
It'll work.
Come grab yourself a sticker, one sticker, don't take them all. Not unless the locals take them. But they're right there if you guys wanna come grab them. The money laundering station. Do I just stick it in here?
You do. Now take your change.
Hey.
Over there.
And now I owe you 15 bucks, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So this is clean.
Fiber. Yeah, it's clean.
That came out of the laundry already.
It did. That's on the drying itself.
People know that you're actually laundering money.
They do.
Thanks, man. What a super fun little laundromat. And he told me Mr. CRUZ is allowed to come in, so we're gonna come out here and get the little bugger.
How's it going, buddy? How's it going? You're welcome in here.
Well, this is the kind of day it's turned into. Oh, no. That is not a very nice looking day. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna roll those windows up. Whoa. We're just gonna let that pass for a while. Damn, it rolled in fast. All I heard was thunder, then it opened wide open. Bada boom, just like that. It's nice and clear outside. The sun is out and it is looking mighty damn fine. It went from to thumbs up in like 2 minutes. And now I think we are heading off out of town. Have you guys seen this thing? Somebody made that for me. Hey, this is CRUZ. All right, let's go hit the road.
Saw you walking by today, with the sunset in your eyes. I couldn't find the strength to say what was running through.
We don't get mosquitoes like this in Vancouver at all. It is ridiculous out here. They're all over CRUZ, and we don't have bug spray. I know some of you guys are gonna say, what? So what happened when CRUZ was a puppy? CRUZ had an allergic reaction to bug spray, and we had to take him into the vet. He had green stuff spewing out of his nose, and it was bad. And I haven't tried bug spray again on him now to maybe he's grown out of it. I don't know. So we haven't bought any bug spray. And now it makes me really wish I did, because I think they're all over him. So we're gonna put CRUZ back in the van for now. This is bad. Those bugs pissed me off so much that we left. We came to pick up some bug spray. Couldn't handle it, man. Forget it. Hey, let's hope you're not allergic to this, okay? We're gonna spray a little bit in the van. Okay? Just a little bit. That's it, right there. Okay? And then we're gonna give it a night, okay? And we'll see how it goes. This kind of stuff happens when you travel sometimes. That's the cool thing about having a steering wheel in your home, is that when you're somewhere and there's too many bugs, you just get in your house and you move it somewhere else. We ended up driving here to Williams Lake, BC, which is about a half an hour from where we were from. I just wanted a store, and there's really nothing that way, so we had to drive here. And I bought this. It smells so good. Hold on, let me show you. I don't know if you guys are bug spray experts or anything, but I bought this. Hi, CRUZ. You doing all right? This here, it's like a family. I don't know, man, but this one smells so good. It doesn't even smell like bug spray. It smells more like a really nice perfume. All the ladies like chrome. That doesn't smell like perfume. That's disgusting. It's way better than the usual smelling bug spray that I was normally used to when I was a kid, which stunk so bad. So we're here. I don't feel like doing anything, so we're gonna park it and make ourselves at home at Walmart. We're glamorous like that. And I thought tonight we would just, well, when you're having a little bit of a day, good thing to do is make cookies. I found this little pack of cookies. Check these out. It's just cookie dough, but they're already pre-cut. So you don't have to rip them apart and make these little balls. And yeah, look at, they're all little ready to go. This pan's nice and warm. The cookies are in there. I now have it down on simmer. We're gonna take the hot pan. We'll shut this one off here. And the hot pan's gonna go over top, creating an oven. This is only my second time making the chocolate chip ones, and I know they take less time because I burnt my first batch. The oatmeal chocolate chip ones do take a little longer, but let's check on this. It's been sitting in here with the heat off now for about 10 minutes. So the heat was on for probably a little under 5 minutes. You ready? Look at those. Cast iron made cookies, and they look so good. It needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little scoops of ice cream. Oh, I don't have ice cream. And I'm not going into Walmart to get ice cream, because that's the last thing I need is ice cream. All right. You guys want a cookie? I only have one extra. I'm gonna eat the other 5. Did you eat all the cookies, CRUZ? Did you eat them all? I'm gonna blame you. You know that, right? I'm gonna blame you for eating all those cookies. I'm just doing dishes, Dad. They're just crumbs. You're drooling. You're supposed to be doing dishes, but you're drooling on my dishes. Since today was not quite what I expected, today was one of those days where it makes me glad that I'm single, because I was feeling a little off when I woke up this morning, and I tried to make the best of it, did my laundry, started to edit, had a frustrating edit today. I don't know, the video just wouldn't come together, and I wanted to get one posted, so I kind of grinded through it. then it rained, then the sun came out. I'm like, well, maybe this is a sign that we need to move on down the road, and then we did, and then the bugs got us, and then, well, here we are right now. One of those days I should have just said Netflix and chill, just hang out in the van and do nothing. But right now, sitting here, being in a bit of a funk, if you want to call it. I'm not in the greatest of moods. Kind of feeling really blah. Kind of got a bit of stress in the back of my neck. That I know, guys. You're like, Chrome, that really stresses you out. Yeah, I had a bit of a frustrating day at work today, guys. My bad. Things do happen. Yes, YouTube is work. I work hard at this. So since we're here, guys, instead of throwing all this footage out and chalking today up as a loss, let's just make this an update video. What's going on with us in the van, and answer some questions that people had about all the new stuff that's up on my roof right now. Some of the questions I had are, because I mounted my solar on the front of the van, is that causing any noticeable drag? So you'll see on the front there, it's just open. And a lot of people have been asking me, is it creating a whistling noise? Can you feel it like lifting the van up at all? No, not at all. Technically, when the wind goes through, it's gonna go through, and it's close enough to the roof that the wind will kind of go up and over. Some people have made the suggestion that I get one of those angled shields on the front of it, and I know Rhino Rack does make a wind deflector for the front of this thing, but how that deflector mounts to that rack, I can't do it with the current solar being mounted on the top, because the brackets actually wrap right around the Vortex Rhino Rack bar. So I'd have to take a better look at that wind deflector thing on the front and see if I could modify it to make it fit my van. But I'd have to get a closer look at it. If anything, if I do feel like it's something that's necessary, I might add it later. But my primary thought for the front there is to put a light bar, like a nice light bar going across the top there. That's my plan. That's why the whole wind deflector thing was like, meh. But no, I don't notice any extra pull. The wind doesn't make any more difference, and nothing on the roof is making any more noise than it already did. So when I put the awning up there, the awning itself, I don't want to call it a whistle, but it does make a little bit of a noise when you're on the road. You kind of hear it, you're like, is that coming from that door? But yeah, otherwise everything else on the roof hasn't made a single peep whatsoever at all. And the review on the ladder that John made me. This thing is rock solid. Some people were concerned with how this thing is mounted at the bottom. This is done pretty much the same way that the Luminous company has built theirs. But yeah, this is bracketed from both sides on the bottom. You ain't gonna be bending this thing anytime soon. So me standing on it, there's no way it'll bend it up to get it off the bottom. And there is a screw right through this metal piece in the middle of that bracket. And it's super easy to climb. There's lots of foot room to get your feet in there. And I really enjoy having this right in the middle of the ladder. So when I get up top, I've got something secured to hold on to, and I love it. That's about all I got to say about my roof. Having that extra storage bin, you guys, if you are at that point in your van build, I highly suggest you guys do things on the roof, man. Ever since I changed and did everything up there, my van just feels better. It's a lot less congestion inside of it. There's more things up on the roof, and the van just looks good. Rizzy, can we squeeze in here? Oh, can we squeeze in here and finish off this video today? Is that okay? Is that okay, buddy? Okay. Thanks, Grizzy. Oh, you just got up and gave me a kiss and then you lie back down again? Are you just a sweet boy, buddy? While we're on the topic on discussing my roof, a lot of things come up all the time, like, oh, Chrome, there goes your stealth. Honestly, after being in my van for so many years, the whole thought of stealth is out of there. Stealth is something you very much think about when you first get into van life, or if you happen to be van lifing in an area that just does not welcome you at all. And it comes in handy during those points and times. And I know there's a few times in my journey where stealth... Are you ADD? What are you doing? But stealth loses its importance as after you've been in it for a while. And I think that comes down with you having a better understanding that nobody really cares. Or you have a better understanding on where you can park and where the proper places are to park. Where when you're starting out, you might make some mistakes, park in some areas, cause some problems. But I think as you... Am I boring you? As you live in it after a while, you start to realize that stealth is not important at all. And if you look at my van, it's got solar on the top, an awning, a ladder up the side, and a big storage bin on the roof. I am clearly living in my van. It hasn't changed anything. And I even have my channel logo on my back door. It hasn't changed anything. My life is still the same as it was when I first moved into it, when it was just a blank, regular old cargo van. So don't worry about those kind of things, guys. People hyper focus on that stealth. You don't have to hide this lifestyle. And if you are living in an area where you have to hide, then maybe get in your van and move it to an area that you can live free and be comfortable. Do you know what I mean? But CRUZ, you obviously want to say something. I can see you about to get into a huff. You want to say something? Oh, you just wanted to burp. Great, that's exactly what we all wanted. I am super glad, this thing's bugging me. I'm super glad that I've made the changes to my van. I love the appearance of it. It feels good. I feel tougher in my van, if that makes any sense. The van just, I don't know, it feels like when I show up somewhere that the world just knows that I'm there to have a good time. And I also sleep better with everything up on my roof. Is that a weird thing to say? I sleep better with the ladder on the side and the awning and the rooftop carrier because the world knows I sleep in my van. Now there is no questions. Somebody's in there, or that's somebody's adventure van and there's possibly on vacation. But I sleep better knowing that the world around me knows I'm in it, because it's gonna cut out the 95% of the criminals that could possibly be breaking my window or wanna break into my van, because if they know I'm in it and they just wanna steal my CDs out of the front, they're probably not gonna break into it if they know I'm sleeping in it. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll probably cut down on a lot of that small little petty theft that you hear from some van lifers who have a van that you don't really know they live in it. Sure, they have a roof vent, but that doesn't really give much of an identity. Once you start doing the ladder up the side and all that stuff and putting Van City Van Life on the back door and it says Van Life, then, you know, most people will be like, oh, somebody might be in there. Do I risk smashing that window and have somebody coming out and kicking my ass? You know, so I do sleep better because it's gonna cut out all that small little petty things. So you gotta think about that too. When you're in a stealth van, you're now just a van on the street. You're open to any little thing that could happen. So having it a bit more visually camperized, I think over time you're gonna realize that it's actually a very good thing. So anyway, guys, I'm not gonna babble your ear off too much. Me and CRUZ are gonna wrap up our entire night here tonight. And this Walmart's pretty quiet actually. This one's way up on the top of the hill, outside of town. It's kind of weird because down in the bottom of the valley is Williams Lake and we're way up on the hill. It's kind of cool to be a little secluded, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be a quiet night with very little traffic. Let's hope. So thanks to Walmart for giving me a place to sleep tonight, and a few others that are out here. We very much appreciate it. Anyway, guys, you take care of yourselves, and if you have any questions at all, put them in this video and I'll try to make a video about your questions in another video down the line. Okay, guys, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Crazy Bear. Okay. Want to say bye to all your fans? That's CRUZ's look saying, Dad, it's time to put the camera on.